Hello guys, it's Supernova here. In today's video, we will be checking out some of the best anime characters who use ice element. Before starting this video, make sure to drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. On number 10, we have Yukihina from Codebreaker. Yukihina is one of the main antagonists in the Codebreaker series, and he has several abilities based on water manipulation. He is capable of manipulating the forms of water, able to create any shape, form or density using water, which includes being able to freeze water to use in combat. He can create ice storms from his own body which freeze everything in sight, mold weapons out of ice, and even turn his own body into ice. Moving on to number 9, we have Doodle from the anime, Magi. The Labyrinth of Magic. Being one of the Magi himself, Doodle is an exceptionally powerful mage who, like Aladdin, has found an individual whom he'd like to help to become king. His powers are varied much like the other Magi, however, Doodle often uses ice-type magic and is capable of controlling and freezing water to create ice shards which he uses as projectiles. He can also create ice tornadoes which follow their opponents around. However, the sheer power of Doodle allows for him to manipulate many other forms of magic, such as gravity, lightning and even wind magic. On number 8, we have Haku from the anime Naruto. Other than his incredible speed, Haku's technique allowed him to use water and wind chakra. His ice powers granted him several special techniques, and hailing from the Yuki clan, Haku was capable of deflecting opponents' attacks with an ice dome, as well as launch ice projectiles by manipulating water in the environment. In addition to this, Haku is capable of creating ice mirrors through which he can traverse vast gaps and attack enemies even in mid-air. Moving on to number 7, we have Shiba Miyuki from the anime, The Irregular at Magic High School. Admitted into the first course at First High, Miyuki is an intelligent, well-mannered and scholarly high schooler who quite appropriately maintains a sense of composure in most situations. However, she has a burning affection for her older brother Tetsuya, whom she will often protect at her own detriment. This isn't to say Miyuki cannot hold her own. Her ice magic abilities are on the level of pure genius, and most characters who end up going against her in combat find themselves at a nearly hopeless disadvantage. On number 6, we have Kuzanai Kiji from the anime, One Piece. After eating the Hiya Hiya no Mi devil fruit, Kuzan gained the ability to create, control and even become ice. He is capable of freezing vast areas in moments, immobilize his enemies just by touching them, and he bears an incredible resistance to the cold. As a result of being able to freeze large bodies of water, Kuzan is one of the few devil fruit users who doesn't need to worry about being unable to swim, since he can freeze the surface of water and travel over it. Moving on to number 5, we have Ur from the anime, Fairy Tail. Ur is the fallen teacher and adoptive parent of Grey Fullbuster and his childhood friend Lion Vastia. She taught Grey just about everything he knows about his ice make magic, and together, they lived in some of the coldest, most treacherous areas known to man. Ur's incredible abilities with ice magic unfortunately also led to her demise, as she sacrificed her own body in order to seal away the giant demon Deliora and protect Grey. As a result of this, Grey finds himself unable to shake off the past, blaming himself for his master's death. On number 4, we have Hitsugaya Tashiro from the anime Bleach. Within Soul Society exists the Sarate, the Shinigami headquarters and location of the 13 court guard squads of the Shinigami. Hitsugaya Tashiro is the young boy captain of the 10th squad, known for his Zanpakuto Hyarin Maru, said to be the most powerful ice-type Zanpakuto in all of Soul Society. Tashiro's Hyarin Maru is capable of large-scale freezing and its Bankai, Daiguren Hyarin Maru imbues Tashiro with incredible freezing abilities, as well as the ability to launch a massive ice-based dragon, which can annihilate his opponent. Moving on to number 3, we have Aseth from the anime series Akame ga Kill. Aseth is one of the scariest ice-type users due to the fact that she is a total sadist. Her thirst for battle and conquest makes her an ideal user of the ability that she gained from ingesting the blood of an ice demon. She can launch ice projectiles, freeze her enemies, and her ultimate ability, the Mahapadma, allows Aseth to freeze time. Aseth's understanding of her own abilities, her technical ability and overall intelligence make for an insanely proficient ice-type user. We've seen her freeze entire armies at a moment's notice. On number 2 we have Isaac McDougall from the anime Full Metal Alchemist. Isaac McDougall is also known as the Freezing Alchemist, which immediately gives away the nature of his abilities. His water alchemy allows for him to freeze any sources of water, including his own blood. His ability to freeze water allows Isaac to fashion makeshift weapons in virtually any situation. However, his abilities aren't restricted to freezing. Isaac McDougall is capable of making water boil too, which doesn't bode well for anyone he touches. Finally, moving on to the top spot, we have Shoto Todoroki from the anime Boku no Hero Academia. Todoroki Shoto is the son of the second-rank hero Endeavor, a powerful flame quirk user. Shoto is the result of breeding, as Endeavor sought to create a powerful being capable of using both fire and ice abilities. As a result, Shoto is incredibly adept at both, with his ice powers being his ability of choice for most of his life until his tournament matchup against Midoriya Izuku. His ability allows for the instantaneous freezing of his environment, ice projectiles, and he can even use the ice as a means of transport, which looks really cool. Thank you for visiting this video.